Okay, wait, first of all, we should talk about what we're going to talk about before I even start this.
Oh, I was just going to say,
Okay.
thought I was interviewing you.
Fine, you can interview me.
Just give me like a few.
Sure. Hey, I'm Justin, and this is the Warthog bike.
This event can be anything you make it. It can be just an event where you make some friends and you go out and ride some really cool trails together, and then make some great connections for the future and ride with those people in the future. It can be an event where someone who knows absolutely nothing about riding comes in and you get to learn and take this beginner class and really get the basics of how to ride an adventure bike. So in the future, if I want to go out and buy one, then I can, and I know how to do things, and then I can go and implement it on the trail as well.
Definitely learned some new things, like having come from dirt bike background, like it's totally different with a heavy bike. Like there are some things that you need to rethink when using a heavy bike. Same thing on the hills, kind of like which brakes to be using. I wasn't too sure about it. I've experimented with both and found the faults in both, but I think it was just like, what was cool is doing super slow, super tight turns. Was what we really focused on a lot in the beginning of the intermediate course, and with a heavier bike it gets harder. So I'm used to doing it on small light bikes. It's kind of fun to play around with, but getting that counterbalance down and going super slow, getting those super tight maneuvers is really going to be helpful in sticky like trail situations.
I did the Mojave Get On ADV Fest, and this is my second one now, and this one's pretty sweet. A big reason that I came to this one was like the first one I kind of got my opportunity to sort of see what these things are all about. It was really my second big event that I've been to related to ADV, and this one is a totally different landscape. So the Mojave one was like very desert oriented. It was at the Rawhyde facility, and the riding here is just like completely different, so that definitely interests me. If you walk around and talk to these Revzilla dudes who, you know, have millions of views on YouTube, they're all super down to earth, and they're willing to talk to you. They ask you how your day was. They give you suggestions on rides, you know. They talk about, if you tell them like, hey, we're gonna do this loop, they'll give you, you know, tips and tricks to get through it. Like, I think that's really cool, that like the people who are here are just like really down to earth and
inspiring. It was a good place to be inspired.
You want me at the front door, goodbye. I've been vibing, yeah. Me and my folks all good, that sun is shining. Ay, chillin' with my feet kicked up like I ain't trying. Yeah. This is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah.
Everybody dancing, everybody vibing, everybody moving. There's no silence, bad little thing. She good vibing, make it go drip, drip, drip like an island. I know, I swear it feels like I'm on a wave. We getting turned up, we out of space. Oh, how I love all these summer days. I'm hoping this feeling don't fade away. Cause you know we always be feeling this way. Everyone drinking, we floating away. Got two biddies on me, they tryna have fun. If we run out of liquor, it's blowing away. Ooh, hey, what can I say? Only good vibes, I be all in my way. Ooh, hey, what can I say? Don't play for the mind.
Just don't be intimidated. There's lots for these events at all different levels, and it is a very welcoming community. You're gonna learn and people are gonna help you, but it's also, again, you can make it what you want it to be, and you won't regret coming for sure.
My suggestion is say yes. The first step is saying yes, because that's the hard part, in my opinion. No matter what it is, like whether it's getting into motorcycles, whether it's tackling a hot air balloon, you know, like whatever it is, you gotta say yes first. Yeah. And if you make that first step, then it gets easier, and the community is so welcoming.
Yep.
And they'll help you. They'll give you advice. They'll
lead you through it.
Yeah.
This is what I want on summer, yeah. Gangs all here, let's run it, yeah. Vibes right here, 100, yeah.